I'm on a mission to find out which UK supermarket is the very best for selling Pokemon cards. This episode, fan favourite Sainsbury's takes on Co-op. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Head-to-Head Pokemon Cards Edition. I'm very excited today because we're going to find out exactly who is in the semi-final match against Asda, so that'll be good. And for those of you who didn't know, we've already done 2 episodes. This is episode 3. Episode 1, spoilers ahead. I will put some links on the screen. I know how to do that now. Episode 1, we saw Asda beat Aldi 2-0, and then episode 2, we saw Morrison scrape through against Lidl on a 1-0 win. So Asda will be fronting semi-final 1, Morrison's will be fronting semi-final 2, and today we find out who goes against Asda in semi-final 1, so that's very exciting. Today we have Co-op versus Sainsbury's. I'm really optimistic about getting some Pokemon cards today. I'm feeling excited about it. I'm always excited about getting Pokemon cards because I am a man-child, but I know that there is definitely a possibility of getting Pokemon cards in Sainsbury's. It'll be interesting because I know that over the last couple of years Sainsbury's have kind of amalgamated with Argos, so it'll be interesting to see whether the cards remain on the Sainsbury's side some places or whether they're always in the Argos side and things like that, so that will be interesting to kind of see. And then the other side of things is obviously Co-op. I don't know if Co-op do any kind of Pokemon cards, if they've ever done any kind of Pokemon cards. I needed 8 competitors to make this a bracket style tournament. People have asked me a couple of times in the comments now, why are you going to the shops that we know don't do Pokemon cards or rarely ever do Pokemon cards? And I guess the answer is so you don't have to. I'm just kind of, making sure they're absolutely definitely crossed off in our minds, so that we know not to go there for Pokemon cards in the future. I'm constantly trying to make improvements for these videos, and it is a learning curve, and you're not going to be amazing at it first try. I've noticed that in the last couple of videos that I've done, the sound has been a bit of an issue, so I've purchased a couple of miniature mics that you can see here. I'll see if that makes any kind of a difference. But let's get on with the video. I'm going to head to Co-op first because it's the furthest away from my house, and then we've got 2 big Sainsbury's in this town, one on the very eastern side and one on the very western side of the town.
West side is the best!
And we'll hit the Co-ops in between. So I'm here at Co-op number 1. Like I said, I'm not expecting any miracles, but we'll go in and check it out. I've never really been to this place, so I've got no idea what I'm looking for. But adventures are adventures, even if they're just in supermarkets. So let's go. Okay, so that was very much as expected. Not even a little wrong supermarket. Not even a little toy section at all. Barely any food. Actually, I don't even know what a Co-op is. I think it's just an excuse for old people to hang out, like most supermarkets these days. Actually, is what I'm discovering. That's my main discovery from this series so far. But on to the first Sainsbury's now. Definitely feeling a bit more optimistic about this one. So stay tuned for some Pokemon cards. I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. Okay, so we are at Sainsbury's number 1. Optimism is high. I definitely came here in lockdown with my friend Brad. Picked up some Pokemon cards. So I have previous in this particular this one. So, Sainsbury's number 1, and almost straight away I found some little fish tanks with Pokemon cards in. There were some Pokeball tins, mini tins, all sorts. So, good result. We got a couple of mini tins. I went for one with Pheasantipede, one with Okidogi. Guessing by the Pokemon on the front of the tins that these will be Shrouded Fable. Shrouded Fable as a set has grown on me since I made my first video. I probably juiced that Kingdra card alone, so thank you Kingdra. I'm excited to get into these. That's good. They were £10 each, which is not amazing, not going to set you wild light, but it's on par with what Morrison's were selling them for. I guess that's kind of the supermarket rate. I'm going to hit another Co-op now just to double check, and then we will finish up at an even bigger Sainsbury's and see if we can get some more and make it a bit of a thrashing. That would be nice. Such a tune. These guys were like really famous for that really typical 90s thing of just like talking over the front half of a song. And here we are at Co-op number 2. Again, Not feeling like I'm going to get anything, but it's worth a try. If there is something, we've got a match on our hands, so that'd be great. I'll pop in. I'll be back in probably 2 minutes to say nothing in there, but who knows. As suspected, another no-go, but you know now not to ever shop at Co-op, Aldi, Lidl, so you're welcome, basically. Let's go to the final Sainsbury's and see if we can get anything else to open today. Singing in your classes, music for your masses. Give no head, no backstage passes. Have a proper giggle, I'll be quite polite. But when I rock the mic, I'll rock the mic. You got no love and you're with the wrong man. It's time to move your body. If you can't get a girl, but your best friend can, it's time to move your body. And we've made it to our final destination, one last Sainsbury's. There's actually like a Sports Direct here and a B&M here as well. So I might pop in and get just more cards for a later video, maybe. They call this one a hypermarket, which I guess is like a supermarket, but more exciting, maybe. And that makes me think maybe more Pokemon cards, because that's what makes a supermarket exciting to me. So I'll go and check this one out, and then we will get back and open what we've got and see just how many points Sainsbury's can get. This could be the biggest win so far. An absolute beast of a Sainsbury's, this one. And once again, it didn't take me very long to find a good stash of Pokemon stuff. We have here some Twilight Masquerade blisters with a little promo, and we've got actually some Silver Tempest blister packs as well, which was pretty interesting to see. And then the same old fish tanks with the tins, Mini and Pokeball. And great success at Sainsbury's number 2. We got Pokeball tin this time. Both Sainsbury's did both mini tins and Pokeball tins and blister packs. I thought maybe we'd have a little miniature battle and see what was better about value for money. So this is £14, which means it's just under a £5 a pack. I don't think I've ever got great hits from these, but we'll see today. We'll put them to the test. We'll put the Pokeball tin up against the mini tins, and we'll see what we've got to get the best hits from. But 2-0 to sorry, I swore at you there. 2-0 to Sainsbury's at the moment. That's a good match for them. Co-op have got no opportunities to score again, so it's pretty much a easy win for Sainsbury's. They will be going through to the semi-finals. They will be facing Asda, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to get so many Pokemon cards on that day. It's going to be amazing. So let's go and see what Sainsbury's has given us today, and then we'll move on to the next round. I am super excited to be opening some packs. It feels like a really long time since I've done it, which I'm sure it isn't because I do it all the time. But let's have a quick recap of what we got. So in Sainsbury's number 1, we got these 2 mini tins. That's 4 packs to open. And then in Sainsbury's number 2, we got a Pokeball tin. So that's an additional 3 packs to open. So 7 packs to open. So 7 opportunities for Sainsbury's to score another point today. They have already beaten Co-op 2-0, whatever happens. But perhaps this could be... I mean, it could be a 9-0. It could be 9-0. Imagine that. It won't be 9-0. But it could be 9-0. So let's get these open and have a look what's inside. I'll start with the mini tins, and we'll see what packs we get. Like I said, I'm predicting Shrouded Fable, which has grown on me, I will admit. So we've got 2 packs of Shrouded Fable in the mini tins. So that's 4 packs of Shrouded Fable to open today. So my supermarket challenge at the moment is how many packs of Shrouded Fable can I open per episode, it seems. And then in the Pokeball, which is a D24, we've got... I would struggle to get through the plastic layer Pokemon. I like the permeable look, that's cool. We've got Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, and Scarlet and Violet Base. So another 3 packs to open. So 7 packs. Obviously for me, the chases are Paradox Pokemon. I've got all the Paradox cards from Shrouded Fable, so I don't need any more of them. There are loads more Paradox cards in Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces, so hopefully I can pull something that I need from there. Other than that, obviously we're looking for full arts. Really, that's what kind of counts these days. So that's kind of where we're at. So let's get these open and see what we've got. So we are going to start with Shrouded Fable because we've got more of those. So there's a code card here for you and an energy for me. This one is Fighting Energy. So Dartrix, Duskull, Houndoom, Stuffle, Sylveon, Galvantula, Malamar, a Reverse Holo Janine's Secret Art, Reverse Holo Decidueye, and Holographic Cresselia. Nice. On to Scarlet and Violet base now. I'm going to take it in turns between the two different products. So this is representing Pokeball. There's your code card. And the energy for me this time is going to be Dark. So we have Drifloon, Sotoddle, Varoom, Magikarp, Florigato, Zangoose, Stonjourner, Reverse Holo Florges, and something underneath, an upside down Arven trainer full art. Amazing card, super happy with that. And underneath him just a regular holographic Armarouge, but that is a really great pull. So the Pokeball tin so far is doing a bit better, but back to Shrouded Fable. Let's give them another few shots. Here we have a code card for you. And energy for me, it's Fire. We've got Inkay, Joltik, Houndour, Dower, Door, Zorua, Yveltal, Colress's Tenacity, Genesect, a Reverse Holo Beware. The pronunciation's gone right out the window, by the way. And then we have a Reverse Holo Krogunk and a holographic Blood Moon Ursaluna. The artwork on that card is so cool. Now it's Paradox Rift. Hoping for some Paradox Pokemon here. So here's your code card. And the energy for me, we have Fighting, Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Zubat, Natu, Zebstrika, a Luxurious Cape, that's nice, Ambipom, Reverse Holo Joltik, Reverse Holo Apom to go with the Ambipom, that's nice, and Porygon Z. Try to Fable again, let's go. So, code card for you, right way up this time, and a energy for me. It's electric, so we've got Zubat, Rowlet, Meowth, Krogunk, Colress's Tenacity again, Decidueye, a Binding Mochi, Reverse Holo Stuffle this time, Reverse Holo Axew, and Zoroark. Got loads of those in the first episode as well. Moving on to Temporal Forces, so let's see if we can top off the Pokeball tin nicely. There's the code card for you, and then the energy for me. It's another electric. Whee! So we've got Pineco, Mawile, Meditite, Turtonator, Rapidash, Boltund, Mudsdale, all the horses, a Reverse Holo Torracat, and something underneath this one. Wow. A full art Shiftry. That is amazing. That is one of the best looking cards I think I've ever seen. And there's an Iron Valiant for my Paradox collection, just to top it all off. That is a really great pack of Pokemon cards as far as I'm concerned. So, Shrouded Fable, last chance. The Pokeball tin's done really well with two great pulls. So, there's your code card. Let's see if the mini tins can pull it back at least a little. We've got a Water Energy, perhaps a sign of things to come. Duskull, Toxicroak, Inkay, Joltik, getting a bit excited, Kyurem, Hypno, Decidueye, a Reverse Holo Power Glass, Reverse Holo Zoroark this time, and there is something underneath. It's Kingdra. Once again, on this channel, Kingdra here to save the day. Slowly becoming my favourite Pokemon. Count me as a happy boy. I got 3 cards that I'm really pleased with. I'm going to sleeve them up now because I have had comments where people have been asking me to sleeve up the cards. I do always sleeve up my cards, but I don't necessarily do it on video. So there's Arvin, Full Art Trainer. that's a good pull. I'm happy with that. Then we had the Shiftry, which is another good pull. This isn't a particularly good card, like if I was going to get it graded. The centering on the back is way off, but it is such a cool artwork. I love that. He looks like a supervillain. It's amazing. And then finally, I mean, an absolute sort of stalwart of this channel now. I think every single SuperMarket video he has made an appearance, and here is Kingdra EX. I'm so happy with that. One of my absolute favourite Pokemon. One of the reasons I picked the Shrouded Fable box in the first episode. That's amazing. Amazing news. So yeah, happy with those 3 pulls today. So 3 pulls on top of 2 successful shopping stops makes this a 5-0 win to Sainsbury's. That is a statement. That is a big statement from Sainsbury's today. We knew they were going to win anyway. They absolutely sort of wiped the floor with co-op. So that means Sainsbury's are going through to the semi-final. They're going through to the first semi-final, so they will be facing off against Asda. I think this is going to be an amazing matchup because both of these seem to be in really good places with their Pokemon cards at the moment. By supermarket standards, I mean, not by real good standards. But yeah, I think it's super exciting. Next episode we have the final last match of the first round of these battles, and that's going to be Tesco versus Waitrose. I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be our first match because both of these supermarkets do sell Pokemon cards. So far we've had a few clean sweeps, and that's been great because we've seen some good supermarkets go through to the semi-finals. We also saw Morrison scrape their way through. We will see Tesco face off against Waitrose. I would put my money on Tesco, but Waitrose is the premium brand supermarket, so you never know what it's gonna sort of do. So that'll be an interesting matchup. March, we're going to go crazy with the supermarket head-to-heads. March Madness. We're going to get all the semi-finals and the grand final in March. So make sure that you're subscribed, stick around, and we will find out once and for all which is the very best supermarket for Pokemon cards. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me so far on this channel. It was something I was really excited to do and to start. I was really nervous in the first couple of episodes, and the support and the comments and the likes and the views that I've got so far have really given me the confidence to keep doing this, keep having fun with it, keep spending my money on Pokemon cards and sharing that journey with you. I love all of your journeys too, all of the kind of guys that have commented with their own YouTube channels. I've checked every single one of them out. I love Pokemon content on YouTube. I watch it all the time, so I'm having so much fun putting my own stuff into that. It's amazing, really. As you saw with the kind of little microphone that I purchased for my sort of outside vlogging and things like that, I've now got a light in here. I'm working really hard to make sure that the quality of the videos that I'm giving you is better every single time, and I promise to keep working at that. I promise to keep making sure that my content is getting better and better if you promise to stick around and keep watching, basically. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful, and I'm so excited to move on to the semi-finals once we've seen Tesco versus Waitrose. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.